Pilate was exhausted. Yesterday had been a crazy day. The Jewish religious leaders had insisted that Jesus of Nazareth be crucified. And long story short, Pilate made sure that Jesus did die. And Jesus' body was buried in a tomb. Some of his followers had come and asked to take Jesus' body and put it in a tomb. Pilate said yes, Jesus is dead, all the craziness is done. It's a new day. And here are the religious leaders again, here to bother Pilate. Pilate, they said, we are concerned about something. Jesus had said that if he would die, or when he would die, he would come back to life 3 days later. And we don't think that's going to happen, but we are concerned that his followers may sneak over to the tomb, take the body and hide it, and then say, oh, Jesus must be alive. And that's going to cause a big problem. So we need you, Pilate, to take care of this problem. Oh my goodness, thought Pilate, what now? Okay, well, this is what I can do. He told the religious leaders, what I will do is I'll take some of my soldiers, I'm going to post them outside where the tomb is. We're going to make sure that that tomb is sealed up nice and tight. Nobody can get in there or get out. And we are going to put the Roman soldiers there, and it will all be fine, and we'll have them stay there until after the third day, and then this all should blow over. Well, it seemed pretty peaceful. Nothing happening. Roman soldiers are guarding. Nothing's going on until the Bible starts talking about all these events that happened. There was a big earthquake, so big that it scared the Roman soldiers so much that the Bible says they fell down to the ground like dead men. They passed out. It was so scary. They must have just not even known what was going on. And not only an earthquake, but an angel from heaven came, moved the stone away. The tomb was empty. Well, that was just the start of things that were going on. These soldiers must have been so scared when they woke up and found, oh my goodness, this tomb is open. We've got to get out of here. Well, there were also people coming way over on this side. Here we have some of the ladies who had followed Jesus. There was Mary, mother of James, Salome, there's Mary Magdalene, and they were coming with spices that they were going to use to put on Jesus' body. It's what they did for people who had died back then. And they were talking along the way about, oh, there's that big stone. How are we going to even get in the tomb? And the soldiers, like the Roman soldiers, like what are we going to do? As they got closer though, they saw that the stone was rolled away. What is going on here? Mary Magdalene didn't even stick around. She headed off to find the disciples and to tell them something's wrong. Something's wrong. The stone's been moved. What's going on? Well, the other two women went to the tomb and they looked inside. The body of Jesus was gone, but there were angels. And the angels said to the ladies, why are you looking for the living among the dead? Jesus is not here. He's risen, just as he said he would. For real? Jesus is alive? The women went off to go find those disciples and tell them, it's real. Jesus is alive. We've heard it right from an angel. Well, Mary Magdalene had already found the disciples and had told them something's wrong. The stone's been moved. And the Bible talks about Peter and John, two of Jesus' disciples. They went running for the tomb to see what's happening. When they got close enough, John stopped on the outside, but Peter ran straight into the tomb. And you know what he found inside there? no body of Jesus. There was the burial cloths that Jesus' body had been in was still in there, but there was no body. I wonder if they remembered what Jesus had been telling them, and if they had been thinking, could it be? Is it like for real? Has Jesus really come back alive? They must have had so many questions and talking with each other about what's going on. Well, Mary Magdalene came back. Now remember, she was not with the other ladies when the other ladies heard from the angels. Mary Magdalene still didn't know what was going on, and she was very upset. She looked inside the tomb. Sure enough, it's empty. Jesus' body, it's gone. What does this mean? Where could he be? As she turned to go and she was crying and not understanding, she heard someone behind her saying, "Why are you crying?" Mary thought, oh, that must be the gardener who works here. And she said, "Sir, if you know where they've put Jesus' body, if you can just let me know, and I will take care of the body." And then she heard her name, Mary. She turned around and fell at Jesus' feet. It was Jesus. He was alive and he is alive. That's what we're celebrating today, Easter. Jesus is alive.